Let me tell you how slick. Now they had this schoolboy image, and Jodeci was considered, but boys, man, they had a little freaky side, man, that they kind of like Betty Wright. They easy right on by. Yes, they did.
Real hip hop got everybody talking. Let's go. Yeah, keep it 100 and stay true. Hosted by my homie Q. Tune in and come through. Yeah, this be the spot, the #1 place all day. This is HipHop-Album-Debate. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to Hip Hop Album Debate, the podcast. This is Q, and this is episode 102. And the debate topic is, which was the better album between Boyz II Men, Cooleyhighharmony, or Jodeci, Forever My Lady. That's right. That's an R&B topic. Before we get into this conversation, you guys be sure to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. You know the play. All right, so let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. What a time to be alive during the 90s, during the early 90s. It was a wonderful time to be alive in the 80s too. I'm an 80s baby, but the 90s, when these two groups came out, Jodeci, Boyz II Men, they would set the blueprint for quartets to come. And you're either trying to be like one or you're trying to be like the other. So you got the clean cut image, Boyz II Men. They kind of give you the 50s or 1960s doo-wop group. Y'all remember well, if you weren't living, if you've seen it in the movies, like the Temptation movies, you know, the cast that got the suit and the tie and standing on the corner. Who wrote the book on love? Do 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 do. That was Boyz II Men. Jodeci was kind of like a rock band. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they called themselves. Well, they didn't call themselves. They earned the name, or they were coined the name Bad Boys R&B for a reason. So let's get into this, man. Cooleyhighharmony. It came first. And what we had on this album, we had Motown Philly, upbeat, New Jack Swing. As I've said in the episode before, the 80s, they threw us alley-oops because New Jack Swing started in the 80s, late 80s, but it carried over into the 90s. Boyz II Men were one of the many groups that kept it going. But of course, they had the slow stuff, you know, the remake of It's So Hard to Say Goodbye, End of the Road, penned by Babyface, one of the geniuses of our lifetime in terms of his pen game. This Is My Heart, Don't Go Away From Me. Oh, let me tell you how slick Boyz II Men were. Now they had this schoolboy image. And Jodeci was considered, you know, the band. They was like a rock band, you know. Boyz II Men, they had a little freaky side, man, that they kind of like Betty Wright. They easy right on by. Yes, they did. Oh, man, hey, did the video, man. They in rows, and it's a rather freaky video for the clean cut schoolboys. But anyway, good album. This album, it was like a lot of the albums at that time. If you were in the 90s and you were lame, you didn't have no game, you didn't have no conversation, these were one of those albums you can just play. You dig what I'm saying? You don't even got to talk. You just call, shout up. What you doing? Nah. What you doing? Nah. And then just turn that Boyz II Men up in the background. That's when we had the house phone with the long cord that you had to pull from the kitchen all the way to your room, and you had to hold the bottom part here and before the quarters phone. So you letting the Boyz II Men play in the background because you lame and you can't think of nothing. If you that clean cut dude, but if you're not, we got Jodeci, Stay, which it's funny because they had their image, but Jodeci had some beautiful songs on that album, Forever My Lady. Of course, the title track, Forever My Lady, beautiful song that Abby Sure wrote. So you having my baby, and it means so much to me. Such a beautiful record. Stay was a beautiful song. You got Devontae on there. Man, look, side note, I used to try to be like Devontae because when I was in school, all the girls, they didn't brag about, they didn't come back gushing and blushing over KC, nor JoJo, Mr. Dalvin somewhat. But Devontae was that dude. And boy, I used to try to talk like Devontae. We could watch the sunrise. Or we could listen to JoJo, KC, sing us a verse. I mean, I used to try to be, I was trying to be like Devontae. Damn, JoJo, KC, Mr. Dalvin. I'm trying to be like Devontae Swing. And Devontae Swing got the girls. They were talking about him more than the other ones, even more than Boyz II Men, more than Wanye, Nathan, Michael McCreary. Now he had the deep voice. They had the image of bad boys and R&B, which I don't know. I guess maybe that didn't come about really to the second album. Now I think about it, the Diary of a Madman. But this first album, man, again, I'm still waiting. Beautiful lyrics, man. Beautiful lyrics. If simple, easy to digest. It's been so long since I've touched a lady. I'm still waiting for you to come back to me, babe. So will you forgive me for all the wrong I done? And let's try again to make it last so long. Again, beautiful, simple lyrics, beautiful, but it's just the delivery of KC. Man, such a beautiful record, man. I when I was going through a similar situation some years back, that was my go-to song. The Times We Share Together. That's another song. Now it's upbeat, New Jack Swing again. This was that era. Groups was that. I mean, we was in the New Jack Swing era. That is a dope song. That probably doesn't get talked about much nowadays unless you're just a diehard Jodeci fan. But I remember they performed that song on In Living Color. Remember In Living Color, they used to have groups, rappers, R&B singers to close the show out. I remember when Jodeci performed that. The times we share together, make it last forever. Man, I can't sing, so y'all forgive me. But just, again, beautiful record, man. Beautiful record. So, but moving along, which one was the better album? Again, two albums that laid the blueprint for the quartet of the 90s. It was Jodeci. Love Cooleyhighharmony, but Forever My Lady, I enjoy both. That's why when I do these debates, these are 2 albums or 4 albums or whatever. Those are 2 tough albums that I like. So I would never put an album that was terrible against one that was great. So these are 2 albums that I appreciate, that I enjoy. But I definitely listen to Forever My Lady more than Cooleyhighharmony. But I do enjoy both. So for me, it was Jodeci. We're going to go to the comments. Nobody left a comment via SpeakPipe. So we got some from TikTok. And guys, hey, if you see the SpeakPipe, man, feel free to click reply. Leave me some vocals and we'll plug you in. I'm gonna plug you into the podcast because I would love to hear what I would love to hear what you guys have to say from a audio standpoint. You dig what I'm saying? But of course, I don't mind reading the comments because they are always good. And it never ceases to amaze me when I read these comments. So, all right. So this coming from TikTok. I got nothing but comments for you, baby. Okay, Loyalty Before Dishonor writes, both, and I still jam both of them. Fire emojis. Music Addict writes, great battle. I gotta go with Boyz II Men. All right, Miss Quinimus won. if I pronounced that wrong, forgive me. This is a hard one. I still listen both of these albums, but Forever My Lady is my personal favorite. She Is Me writes, both of them is like apples versus oranges. Sack Ronald Tay writes, I gotta go with Forever My Lady. I was rocking my Jodeci outfit and cassette tape back in 93 through 96. All right, so we're gonna go to the polls and see what the people had to say via poll. Let's go to the polls, baby. Let's go to the polls, baby. 28% said Cooleyhighharmony. 72% said Forever My Lady. There you have it. I agree with the consensus, or maybe the consensus agrees with me. Hey, doesn't matter how you spin it. It is what it is. I think that's fair. Who knows, man? I probably could do this debate maybe a year later, and it would be the other way around. Who knows? Again, this is ongoing convo. Y'all know how it go. You guys drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me in the polls, or do you disagree? Do you feel like it was a stolen election? Do you feel like we need to recount the votes? Y'all let your boy know something. All right, I'm always down to chop it up. This Q, 3 words. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey.